This man is an absolute beast. Glenn Beck at the TPUSA event against three Groypers. Take a look.
My name is Jeb Baugh. I'm an aviation student here at the University of North Dakota. And I really like your point, question everything. And one question I have for you, Glenn, is a lot of young American and conservatives are starting to notice that Israel has an overwhelming lobby over the United States government, and we have unconditionally supported them. We have fought their wars in the Middle East. Bibi Netanyahu came to our Congress in the 90s, told us a list of countries that we need to take out. Some were Syria, Iraq, Iran, Libya, etc. Through those wars, we have lost trillions of dollars. We have lost American servicemen. And the worst part I think about it is the fact that millions of refugees are coming to the Western world through America and Europe, are degrading our cities, destroying our Western values. The U.S.
If you have more, let me just, because that's a long list and I have a very short attention span. So let me just answer some of those here and then you can continue your encyclopedia of questions, and I appreciate it. Let's see. Israel has a lobby. Yes. And you know who has a bigger lobby all around the world? The United States of America. It is in each country's best interest to lobby. Don't blame Israel. Blame our own politicians if they act upon it outside of the United States' interest. Because I can tell you, we're lobbying everybody else. And they will...
First or Israel first?
No one's clapping. Yes. No one's clapping for your point.
First or Israel first? It's an easy question. Charlie was America first. What are you?
Charlie was starting to notice about the Israel lobby.
Could I answer my question? Yeah, Could I answer the question, please? First of all, I'm an American first and always. But the reason we have refugees all around the world is not Israel. It is a global system of people trying to take down the West. They are trying to just hold your peace for a minute. This is why I said, Charlie, I can't do this. What is happening is we have Islamists occupying our countries. The next war that you will face. You know what our first foreign war was? Against the Barbary pirates. They were the Islamic pirates, okay? Jefferson, when he ended that war, because nobody had the stomach for it, he said, I gotta warn you, everyone should read the Quran. He actually had I have a copy of it, printed Quran, printed for Americans to read. He didn't put out little teeny clips. He wanted every American to read the Quran. He said, because I'm telling you now, this is our first foreign war. But if we don't pay attention, I guarantee it will be our last foreign war. That is coming, whether you like it or not. That is a plan well laid out. And yes, George Soros is a big part of it. I was the man who taught America about George Soros. One last thing. Here's my problem with this whole thing. Is it okay to set babies on fire? Is it okay to rape babies? Is it okay to kill people and have glee? Hear me out. Oh, dear God. Dear God Almighty. I will pray for you. Where was I? I don't have a problem with people saying, I have a problem with Israel. Because I'm not fighting Israel's wars. I don't want to fight Israel's war. I don't want to supply troops or arms. You can buy it. We'll sell it to you. But we're not going to fight your war. That's your war. But I believe Israel has a right to exist. I believe Jews have a right to live and not be hunted down. I know the history of the Middle East. They've been going through this forever. And even if we have a peace deal, I got news for you, gang. It's going to come undone at some point anyway. We're going to be facing the same thing over and over and over again because that's what it says in the Bible. It's going to happen. It's been going on for thousands of years. So I have no problem with you not liking what Israel is doing because I can understand it. I'm not asking for support on that. I am asking that you recognize that you are dealing with evil when you're talking about Hamas, not the Palestinian people, Hamas.
All right, so Israel has lobbies for all the countries around the world. They have lobbies for New Zealand, England, France. No Muslim has any lobbies. Another thing, you're talking about the stuff they don't teach in school. You're talking about one thing they don't teach in school. They don't teach about the USS Liberty, where Israel literally came, blew up an American ship because they want us to get in their war with Egypt. And they don't teach that in school. I mean, I'm just saying.
Okay, thank you.
First of all, straight up, that's a lie. Israel does not have lobbies all over the world. When he says Israel, he means like AIPAC and citizens of those countries that are lobbying on behalf of Israel. But it's not Israel directing them to do that. It's them doing that out of their love for Israel. A. B, this idea that Muslims don't have any lobbies. There's plenty of lobbies that are lobbying in America. It's just not true at all.
Thank you. Thank you for your question. Thank you. Guys, let me leave you on this because I'd like to turn this around so you believe me. It says, please wrap this up. I'll take one more question, but let me just say this. We must not divide. We must not divide ourselves. We cannot divide. I don't care if you like Israel. I really don't. Please recognize there is good and there is evil. I'm not saying the Jews are good or anything. You don't have to believe any of that. I do, but you don't have to. But recognize evil when you see evil. And what is happening with Islamists is evil. It is. Beyond that, let's just not divide ourselves. We need everyone on deck. Everyone. Last question.
Hey, sir, it's an honor. I have family that have been very long-time listeners of yours, and it's just crazy that you're here, you know. And I was going to come up here and ask you about Columbus Day and renaming it to Indigenous Peoples Day, but after that conversation, I just want to ask you, I completely agree with you that there's a ton of Islamist evil in the world, and they are a bigger enemy to the United States than Israel will ever will be. But I have a question. Why is there this societal taboo around criticisms of Israel?
You're standing here in a theater voicing this. Nobody's going to arrest you. Nobody's going to say anything. I'm going to answer you. We're having a great conversation. Where is the taboo?
The taboo is, for example, AIPAC doesn't have to register as a foreign lobby, but like the Australia lobby does. And
that should be changed. That should be corrected. Look, I am not going to say Israel should have any special privileges. None. Everyone should play by the rules, exactly the same rules, period. If they're not, that should be corrected. But let's correct those things. Let's not talk about snipers behind Charlie. Agreed. Good, thank you.
All right, so that was Glenn Beck, again, against multiple Israel haters in that video. He initially actually commented on the video saying that the edit done by TPUSA was not good, and then this was his own edit that he released because TPUSA had left out many of the phrases and comments made there. At a TPUSA event, which isn't supposed to be about Israel, right? It's supposed to be about America and changing America. You have so many people go up to the mic and all want to talk about Israel. And it goes to show what the America First movement is about. It's not about America. It's about focusing as much as possible on Israel. I saw the other day somebody on Twitter wrote, why is Trump in Israel trying to solve the peace agreement between Israel and Gaza? The simple answer is because idiots like you have been screaming about this war the entire time, have been screaming about Israeli influence, and they're killing the kids in Gaza this entire time. And so it's become such a big issue in American politics for some weird reason. Because people like Charlie Kirk had to answer question after question about Israel to the point where he got Israel fatigued, right? He was like, listen, I just can't answer any more of these questions. It's every single event. There were literally events where Charlie would be like, does anybody not have a question about Israel? And it goes to show the level of Israel derangement syndrome that exists within the right, the left. I mean, it's everywhere now, where people just love to hyper focus on whatever Israel and the Jewish people do. Part of that is biblical. Part of that is crazies like Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson literally, taking this America First movement to being totally Israel. It's kind of ironic. They say they're America First, and yet they're simply whatever is anti-Israel first. That's their number one agenda. How can I make everything about Israel, and how can I make sure that Israel is somehow at the top of every issue? The Epstein list, Israel. Just endless. Charlie Kirk killed, right? Israel, the Jews. That's the reality. Thank you for watching this video. For more, subscribe to the channel. If you want to help us make more of these videos, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/JewishUncensored. And here's a message from me.